Meanwhile, Sonjin and Minsu walked hand in hand toward the beach. Minsu glanced at him, asking what the surprise was. Sonjin smiled and said he didn't want to spoil it. As they ventured further, they came upon a lantern festival. People were holding glowing wish lanterns. Minsu's eyes lit up as she said she'd only seen festivals like this in movies. Sonjin told her he and his late brother had a tradition of attending lantern festivals because his brother believed they worked. He confessed he had planned this festival before they came to Jeju Island because he wanted to experience it with her. Minsu, touched, asked if he really organized it just for her. Sonjin nodded, took her hand, and led her to the lanterns. Handing her one, he said they needed to write wishes on them before lighting and releasing them into the sky. After writing their wishes, Minsu asked what he wrote. Sonjin just smiled and said it was a secret. They released the lanterns, embracing as they watched them float up into the sky. Minsu then asked if he missed his brother. Sonjin nodded, saying he missed him every day. And though it used to depress him, having her in his life had helped ease that pain. An old lady nearby kept staring at them. Concerned, Sonjin asked if she needed anything. She said she was a palm reader and wanted to read their palms. Sonjin dismissed her, saying they weren't superstitious. Minsu, however, excitedly said she'd always wanted her palm read. Sonjin rolled his eyes and said, "People like her just made things up." The lady smiled and challenged him. She stated that if he thought it was fake, she was going to tell him what he wrote on his lantern. Sonjin laughed, not believing her. She then told him he had wished for his late brother to be in a good place and to grow old with his wife. Sonjin fell silent. He muttered that maybe she read what he had written. Minsu laughed it off and extended her hand. Sonjin reluctantly followed. The old woman looked at both their palms and said she saw a strong bond between them, but looking at Sonjin, she warned that a time would come when he'd have to choose between the two people he loved most, and that it would test him deeply. Sonjin pulled his hand back and told Minsu they should leave. As they walked away, Minsu teased him, saying he was scared despite calling it fake. Sonjin said the woman was just creepy and insisted nothing she said was real. He held her hands and told her no matter what, he would always choose her. Later, Woobin found Yuna sitting alone by the beach. He ran up and asked if she was okay. Yuna stood up slowly, looking at him seductively, and told him he looked sexy. Woobin, sensing something was wrong, asked what she had taken. He noticed a wrap on the ground and picked it up, an aphrodisiac. He asked who gave it to her. Yuna, ignoring his concern, said it didn't matter. Someone had seen she was stressed and gave her herbs for tension. Woobin sighed, realizing how naive she was. He told her that those weren't stress herbs. She tried to kiss him, begging for affection, saying she missed his touch. Woobin stopped her, knowing it wasn't really her talking, it was the drug. As she got closer, he quickly picked her up and carried her away.